Hello, it's Sunday the 19th of January. I hope everyone's doing okay. We are heading into the US inauguration. I managed to get pneumonia this week, which meant I missed the launch of the Trump coin yesterday, which was bizarrely, when I first saw it, I thought, God, it must be a scam. However, it wasn't a scam and it kept going up. And I was counting the waves in this coin. I was thinking, gosh, we're all set up here. Here's a very nice 5 waves up, wave 1, 3 waves back. And we've just done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 waves up here. And I was thinking, gosh, we should see a nice wave 4 and then continue higher from here. And then, of course, in the last hour, they have launched the Melania coin. Melania launched it on her social media. And it has literally sucked the liquidity out of not just this Trump coin, but an awful lot of the others. To be honest, I felt the same about Melania, but an awful lot of people are piling into this Melania because they feel like they missed Trump yesterday and this is their opportunity. And so far, and here we can see this is a 15-minute chart, it's continuing higher. If we see the same playbook that we saw for Trump yesterday, again, I'm just going to go in measured moves, swings here, but I don't know. I have to say this is probably going to keep going, and I'm not going to tell you how to trade a newly launched coin. The way I look at it for targets is I use trend-based fib extensions, and I look for projection levels. So if we can push through this retest of the highs in this 61.8 level here at 5.6, we should continue higher to 7.89. And if we continue through 7.89, 11.5, at the moment we're only at what, 4.2 billion market cap, and the Trump coin went to 12 billion, which was, actually went higher than that. It's extraordinary when you think about it. It's still at 7.6. So with Trump, I had thought that it would make a 5th wave, but really I think it's starting to look like it's come back too far, and this is therefore looking a little bit like a 3-wave move, where this second swing was, 2.618 of the first one. Again, this is what I mean by how I measure the moves. So if we measure this first swing from low to high here, project it from this low. If we go down to the hourly, we can see this was a very clearly a nice 3-swing move. Then we can see that this got to 1.618, and really for me it's pulled back too far. So that means that this is a 3-swing move. And I hate to say this, but the most common retrace of a 3-wave move like this is a 786 retrace. But the 50% level in the middle is quite often a little bit troublesome. And so that's where we are here, going a little bit sideways. It's at 38. So I wouldn't be surprised at all here to see a rally, which would be 50% of this drop, which would put us up back towards around 55 to 57. And then I would expect another swing lower, because I think that we have got another swing lower before this is over. And potentially this brings this Trump coin back to 16. So, yeah, it's all going to be down to how Melania goes. And this Melania, to be honest, looks like it's going to keep going higher. Remember, previous swing highs and swing lows, always important support and resistance. We might have a little bit of wobble here, but based on measured moves, again, we should continue higher. In this one, I'm looking for 8.3 and 12.2 if it continues and makes new highs in this Melania coin. It's had a pretty nasty effect on Solana. Initially, I thought Solana was doing really well because we managed to break out. Let's go down to the 4-hour, look at this. We managed to break out to new highs in Solana today. And I thought, gosh, this is a lot to do, I thought, with the Trump coin. People buying Solana in order to buy it, or people, taking profits in their Trump coin and buying Solana. So it kind of did increase it quite a lot. But unfortunately, if we go to the weekly here, we are going a little bit sideways at a big ABC equal measured move in Solana at 267, which I was always surprised that we didn't tag before, and now we have. And I'm also a little bit concerned now that in Solana we've done 5 waves all the way back from the 2022 low. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All the proportions are correct. This is 5 waves within this swing here. Lovely big 3 wave correction in wave 4, right, an extended one. And from this low on the 5th of August, we've now got 5 waves. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, when you do this equal measured move thing, from this low to this high projected from here, the kind of confirmation level that you've topped or reversed at this equal measured move is back underneath this 61.8, which is this previous swing low wave 4. It's at 168. If this turns into a bigger pullback, I would not be surprised at all to see this 168 level retested. So watch out for that. What would tell me? I'm going to look short term at this swing. And if we look short term at this swing from the 13th of January low, yeah, we're already underneath this. This 236 fib of this swing is also this important support and resistance. We kind of really need to recover this 267 level. And if we can't, we are likely to see, unfortunately, a bigger swing lower with this swing failure pattern and back to the bottom of this sideways range that we are in Solana. So watch out for that. 267 kind of is an important bull bear line. Back above it, looking good for Solana. We could see that, you know, with profit taking in Melania coin, if that's really where all the liquidity is going. It's pretty bad news for all the meme coins, because I thought with profit taking in Trump, you know, that some of them might start to do a little bit better, but it's kind of sucking the air out of everything. Let's have a quick look at Bitcoin as well. Now, Bitcoin, I'm a little bit more bullish longer term, but let's talk about why. The main reason I'm bullish longer term Bitcoin here is because of this. I'm messing up my chart here. Let's try again. There we go. Okay. The main reason that I'm really bullish Bitcoin is this kind of lovely big ABC correction here, and this really bullish, strongly kind of trending response from the low that we made on the 13th of January here in Bitcoin. I do expect at some point this wave 1 will be over. We'll see a pullback. My ideal kind of target, because we've hit fib rules, right? So if I go from this high to this low, we have hit this 886 fib level. Closing back underneath this 786 would mean a pullback to this 50% here in the middle, which, no surprises, at a fib pivot level through the middle of this consolidation. It's at 98,763, so it's going to look like a back test of this 100,000 level and back to this daily 20 moving average. And I think if we get that, and it's also back to this swing low, so somewhere back towards that 100,000 and maybe just underneath, I think would be a really interesting pullback level if you feel like this Bitcoin took off without you. And if we can't hold that, then we are going to stay within this sideways range, and we are then looking back to the bottom of this sideways range, unfortunately. It may be a little bit thin and crispy tomorrow, obviously, because the ETFs won't be trading because of the inauguration. It's a holiday, and a lot of the options market, so a lot of the futures, you know, a lot of the big drivers of Bitcoin will be closed tomorrow. But after that, that's what I would be looking for. So as my voice gets better, I will be back with more updates.